Many of you have messaged me asking that. Or asked me some questions like this. Why your computer? It's been running so slow lately. Is there a way to fix it or not? And you guys say, your computer. When you just bought or reinstalled Windows. It works fast and very smooth. It's not the most powerful configuration. But it's not too bad. But in recent times, I don't know why it's so slow. So in this video, I will share with you 5 ways I still do it to solve the problem of why the computer is running slower and slower. So we have directions to solve the problem. Let's get started, guys. The first thing I usually do to check out my client's machine. When your customer says it's a slow machine, the first thing I usually do is delete junk files. Because you know it. Computer, when you use it for a long time, you study and work. You use it to do many things. It's a lot of junk files. System-generated junk files. The junk file you created is also there. That's why we need to clean up the trash. Just like that. It's the same with you in the house. You have to sweep the house today and tomorrow. Let's clean the house, it's dirty. I often do this, guys. First, I will go to this PC like this. Then I'll choose the C drive and I'll go in here. And I chose to clean up the C drive. I'm doing this so I can clear the trash. First, I will clean up the files of the system. This is the garbage of your system. Clean up the system file here. And then I chose all of these. Then I press the button and click delete file. We wait for it to run. After it finishes running, I have cleared the trash for the system. I will proceed cleaning up trash that I made myself. Then you do the same. You go into the categories here. Like first is download folder. Download is the place. You download everything to your computer. Over time, we fill up the drive. Don't delete it. Many files we have used, you forgot to delete them, leading to C drive getting fuller and fuller, make computer slow. So here, for example, you see in one download, I downloaded these. Then this is mine. It's not much, but I do. The demo will show you. I also deleted all of these. In general, these I do not use, I delete. I'll just delete it, you guys. In items like this document. For example, I have a file that I don't use. I deleted it too. Delete what you don't use anymore. This picture, for example, if without using also delete. The music video is the same. Delete your files. For example, we often have cases like this. When working with a certain software, it's time to save the project or save the file. It's done in that place. Choose a place to save it. You can just look here and see an example. It's like seeing this drive. I say for example this D drive has little free space. Then you're afraid you can't save, right? You see this C drive, it's empty. This is big. It starts with opening. Then save it and put it on. Save a lot on this E drive, root drive. C drive will gradually fill up. It's done. You see too much. You're lazy. You guys won't clean up. More and more it grows. Fill C drive. Then it's slow. You have to take your time. See which file we need to use, we keep. Or copy it to another drive, copy it to another one. Keep the C drive as empty as possible, then it can run fast. Then my experience. I see this C drive. You can save whatever you want. But you should fight it. At least about from 50 gigabytes or more. It's always running smoothly, guys. It's always smooth. Although it is SD drive now real high speed. But you also have to leave more GB free, then the read and write speed will be faster. And if that's possible, I advise you. You guys just leave a lot of blanks. It's half as empty as the one you've used. It will run faster. Then again, what you can do is choose this C drive. You choose here, and you choose to optimize it. Optimize it just like optimize it. Let it be. Run for it faster. Make it cleaner. You choose here to optimize. So this optimize is actually just like in the old days, the Wins XP or Win 7, it's called drag the hard drive, as well as it. Gather the hard drive and make it compact. To speed up the hard drive, it's actually the SD drive. It doesn't need to be done. But if you can, just do it all. In general, we do it all the way. Make the Win run faster. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask your customers. Or as for my machine, I would say, what software do I not use? What apps I don't use? Then I'll remove it all. Because it's not used for anything. But it also makes your computer. It's running slow. Because there's some software that you know. It will run underground. And it's connected to the internet. Then it's all kinds of things. It pulls your Win. It's slow. So if you don't use it, take it off. Let it not trouble us. And to uninstall the software, it's very easy. You just need access. Control panel. Then you go to the part where uninstall this program, click here. If you do not use any software, remove it. Let's say, for example, I have a software here. I put it in for Naughty. I have no need now, let's delete it. This is uninstall. Yes. You just do it one by one. Let's see what software we don't need. Then you can delete it all. Here's this, for example. Then this is here, I'll give it a reason. Go. Give it a reason like this. Let's go. Let me remove it. He asked me if I wanted to remove it. That. You just take turns like that and see. Stay in here, and let me turn it off. Take a look in here. What software do you not use? Take it all off. Boldly remove it all. Remove all unnecessary software. Many people don't use it, but again, have a feeling of fear or regret if used. I don't want to remove it. And if you keep doing that, the more your machine fills up, the heavier. There's no reason for that. So if you don't use it, just take it off. After I remove the software, it's not necessary. I will do one more thing, and that is turn off the software that starts with Windows. The software that we put in the machine. We don't notice that. It will start up with Win. And it's going to make our machine more and more. The slower it gets, the reason is, when you first build the machine, you just install Win. You just installed some software a little bit. Then, you see, it starts up fast. It has little software. Run fast. In the process, you use it. The more you install, the more you put in. Then it has a lot of software. It will boot with Win. So it makes what? Your Win. It starts up more and more slowly it goes. So many of you still say, why? When I first bought the machine, it turned on very quickly. Boot into Win immediately. Later the machine open, time is longer. Well, the reason is, that's where it is, so you need to turn it off. Then you just need to be. Right-click on the Start button here. You choose the Task Manager. You just need into the part where it has the clock here, click here. Start up this app. There's a lot in here. The software, it starts with Win. These are not necessary, especially those who use it. That's the software. To make a phone call, such as a Telegram or Messenger, it's actually that software. When you open the machine, it only costs you probably less than 30 seconds. You've booted it up. It's very fast, so we don't have to be. Let it start with Win. Because, you see, when it turns on, there will be a lot of software starting with Windows. It's been up for a long time. For example, now you see this. I have this Copilot. It doesn't have to start with Win. So I turned it off. Then these are off. Turn it off. There's no need to run it with Win. Well, these are. We can all turn it back on when we get to Win. So turn it off. I turned it off. Except for the software that's really needed. For example, I often use software to choose unique language. I'll let it start with Win. Because it's so light, it doesn't affect anything. Let it start with Win. The rest I turn off. After I have done 3 things. Garbage cleaning for system. And clean up trash for Windows of all kinds. I see, it hasn't improved much yet. I'll check it out. Is whether the machine is infected with the virus or not. Actually, the computer. Now, of us use ourselves. Internet connection. We go online a lot. Well, in the process that we use, maybe it's infected. When we go to certain websites, sometimes we don't notice. Or for those of you who, you need to use software. It's called a magician. The more likely it is to poison. So it is. When you use it, you feel it's slow. You should also check it to see if it's infected with a virus. Actually, those little viruses. It doesn't make our machine too heavy. But many software, many viruses. It's also going to make our machine work less. It's not as fast as it used to be. Then, with software like that, you will use the software Virus Scan to scan for viruses. To help your Win, it works better. It's actually on Windows 11 or Windows 10, the latest updates. It has the software that Windows Defender. It's also pretty good at blocking viruses. But that. Sometimes we need to use software to scan for viruses. Then we're back in. I turned it off and there were a lot of people. There's always a thought in head. Is install. Win is finished. Turn off the virus in Windows. Let's install the Wizard software. Well, if you have a need, you need to use that software. And you have to accept it. Living with viruses and computers slowly. In exchange, we have the software. Let us use it. For me. That's the software. Professional can be the price. It is quite high. So sometimes we don't have the conditions. So that we can buy copyrighted software to use. But for Windows and Office. Or software that's basically. I think its price is relatively cheap. So if you need to use it, then you should too. Is to think about the copyright issue. Especially those of you who use computers to make money. Then you should think about the problem of using copyright to make our machine work more efficiently. Because, well, if you turn on a computer, it's running too slow. It's a waste of our time. Because time is gold and silver, so if you If you let the machine go to slow, you can also, not much money, right? So we should have a computer. It runs stably, fast and light running. Then, we're going to make more money, right? And once you've used the software, it's all copyrighted. But if we suspect, if a computer has a virus, you can buy more virus scanning software, copyright, to install it on your computer. Let it help. Let your machine be safer. For me, when using computer, I don't have install external virus scanning software. I only use the available scanning software on Windows only, and it's pretty good. But on one condition, you should always keep up with the latest updates, guys. Then it's new. Has a powerful virus scanning feature. And the fifth thing is, after I have done all of the above, what I feel is, it doesn't improve much either. Then we should think about reinstalling Win. You reinstall Windows here. Many of you will think that. What I also refer to is the Win reset. The thing that resets Win. It has a lot of meaning, guys. For those of you who have a hard drive, split a partition to reinstall Win. The rest of the partitions, always on the same hard drive to store data. When you install Win again, at least it's erasing the old Win. Maybe it's on your old Win. It's got a virus. Or on your old Win, it has too much trash that you use for a long time. When I reinstall Win, it cleans up your machine. It's also partially improved. For those of you who use it, it's a separate hard drive to install Windows. The thing that resets Win like that, it will help you to repartition the hard drive. When we repartition the hard drive like that, then we also know that the hard drive is good or not. Here you can use the software. It's to check the health of the hard drive. But I don't trust the software very much. Sometimes it's a mistake. But what we use is still normal. Or when used normally, it is also reported as an error. So sometimes I don't really believe it. Then, when you install Win again, you'll have the operation. It's erasing old partitions of the system. When you install Win, then the Windows installer will automatically partition it. The thing that partitions like that, if your hard drive fails. When you partition your hard drive, it's going to be very slow, first of all. The second thing is that maybe you partitioned it also failed. Or in the process of installing Win, it's also faulty. It keeps reporting a file error and then reports a copy file error. All kinds of things. So the thing that resets Win, it's got a lot of meaning here. That's why I encourage you to install Windows. So many of you think that I don't know how to solve it. I just say reinstall Windows. It's like just reinstalling Win, and it's over. But that's not what I mean. Reinstall Win has a lot of meaning here. Well, after we've done things in the previous step, it doesn't work. Then the best way is to reinstall Windows. Let it solve all your problems. In the process of installing Win, if your hard drive is faulty, sure it will, error it can't install. We will now think about changing the hard drive to help the machine. It works better for us. You guy, the hard drive, it has its lifespan calculated by the number of times read and the number of times written, so you use it for a long time. It also reduces the life of the hard drive. If we reset the Win, it doesn't improve anything. It's definitely our hard drive. It's coming. We should also consider now replace the hard drive for the computer to make it work well. Up here are 5 ways. I share it with you. I'm going to let you check your computer. When we use computers that we feel it's slowing down, then we can revisit these issues to make the machine better. If you need help with anything about Windows, Office, Server, please contact me at email, or you can contact me through them. Information I put on the screen. Hey, guys, and if you have any questions related to computers, Windows, or the software, then you can leave them to yourselves. Comment below. I'll put it all together for myself. I will share it with you. Goodbye and see you in the next video.